Hey guys, this is Anthony Munda helping you ace your fitness, and this is another episode of the Watch Him Transform series. Alright Kyle, tell people what they want to know.
Alright, so today's a big day. Tomorrow will probably be, tomorrow or Thursday will probably be a even bigger day. I'm down to 300, down 70 pounds. It's such a great feeling. I can't wait to break through that 300 wall.
Man.
Like it's standing right there in front of me, and I'm getting ready to bury right through it.
Yeah, so 70 in, was it 13 weeks then?
13, like maybe 13 like 13 and a half.
So just over 3 months then. And he also lost, so we're down 7 inches across his belly button, so like his waist, and like 6.5 inches or almost 7 inches across his chest. So like I always tell you guys, like that's even more important. That's like tangible evidence of, you know, like his body conforming. So that's crazy. And we got this is an action-packed episode. Kyle has a lot of good stuff to tell you guys, so I'm just gonna let him take it away from here.
Alright, so the first thing, just recently I went out of town and I was able to, you know, stay on track and not like overeat or anything. You know, I would eat I ate my lunches, and then basically the rest of the day I kind of just like, it was like common sense. Like, you know, if I was gonna have a big dinner, you know, eat something smaller during the day. I cut my sandwiches in half. Like I only ate 1 sandwich instead of 2 like I normally do. And you know, I was even able to have a few brewskis. And, I mean, I came back and I was even a pound lighter, so that was a really big goal for me, or big win for me.
Yeah, so what he did, so with traveling and everything, that kind of can mess a lot of people up because it gets you off like your normal routine. Rightfully so. It's harder to manage, you know, being in a different place, having other things to do. But basically all he did was what I've told you guys to do before. If you plan on eating a higher calorie meal, you just eat less in the beginning of the day. You know, like Kyle says, you know, you can't have like an awesome breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day. So all he did was eat fewer calories in the morning because he was busy too. Like it wasn't.
Yeah, I was honestly, I was rarely at the house. I was always constantly doing something. So like that also was very helpful. So like I wasn't around food.
So like what type of like meals did you eat for like dinner? Like what were your bigger meals then?
So basically, like, do you want to just like go like throughout like the day, or you want me to just do like the big meal?
Tell them like the good meals you ate.
So
that
like,
you were able to eat and still lose weight.
So like
he came back like 2 pounds lighter than when he left. So
yeah,
this is impressive.
So like, you know, like the Thursday, like one night we went to like a restaurant. I was able to have like a nice bowl of chili and a grilled chicken quesadilla. It was so good. I look forward to their chili every single time I go down there. So, my grandpa makes an amazing breakfast. You know, as a kid, like every time I go to his house, he'd always have it made for us. I would always gorge myself on that though. So that was something I obviously had to watch, but. You know, Grandpa's cooking, man. You can't miss out on the amazing cooking. So, you know, I basically just whatever I used to eat. Like I used to eat like sausage gravy biscuits. Like I used to have like 3 biscuits or something. Like a bunch of bacon, eggs, and all that stuff. So basically, what I did, I basically just had I had 1 biscuit, a little bit of gravy on both of them.
So you can still eat the foods you like, and you still eat the same foods. You just gotta tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, okay? You just gotta watch. Yeah, it's just what you just gotta watch.
Just a little common sense and a little bit of preparation that has to go into it. You know, obviously you can't. If you want to, you know, lose weight and make progress, you can't keep doing the same things. But you can eat the same food. You just gotta, you know, like I said, use a little common sense. And Kyle's, you know, living proof he was able to do that. And that was like the biggest win of his journey for me as his coach, as his friend, because basically that tells me that he's able to now like self-regulate what he's eating, how much activity he's doing, and still make progress. You know, I think it's easier when you just have okay, I have to eat this, and I have to do this workout. But like I said, when you're traveling, when your routine's messed up, it can get pretty difficult. You can get off course a little bit. But if he's able to do that, then he's basically going to be able to do anything. So
I mean, that's another thing, is being able to like go and do this is going to prepare me for the future, because I'm not going to eat the same thing for the rest of my life. Right. I got to adapt to everyday food. Basically whatever.
Right.
But, I just got to adapt to, what I eat and how much I eat.
Yeah. And then that following week was your birthday.
Following week was
Big
my birthday.
23 goat year. So we're getting old.
Yeah.
23, man. Both of us. Whew. So tell them about that, too.
Get some gray hair, I think.
Yeah.
So basically, I had already planned that I was going to go to dinner with some friends from work and one of my best friends. And so what I did... I just skipped breakfast that morning because I had to work real early. For lunch, I just had I had one of my sandwiches, and that just basically left me open for the rest of the day. So when I went to dinner, I could basically order whatever I want, and there would be absolutely no possible way for me to go over my calories unless I had like 3 different things.
Exactly. Yeah, it's literally just a budget. So basically all he did was budget. He probably had 2,000 calories left over to play with. So like he said, he would have had to really intentionally went there and be like, all right, I plan on messing it up real bad today.
I'd have to order 3 appetizers.
Yeah.
It's...
Yeah, man. I mean, when you're able to, save calories at the end of the day, and you plan on eating a home cooked or a meal at a restaurant, and you're able to save up, 1,500 to 2,000 calories, I mean, you're going to have a hard time messing that up. So that's all you got to do, man. Just, again, like I said, just a little preparation. So that was another huge thing. And then, go ahead, tell them about the other thing, man.
So yesterday, my human communications class, my speech class, I had to give an informative speech, and right when we were told that we had to give an informative speech, I knew exactly what I was going to do it on, because I knew I was going to do it on weight loss. I did it on weight loss and macronutrients. I just knew that I wanted to do that right from the start, because obviously it's something that I'm going through right now, something that I'm understanding more and more each day. So that was a really, really big win. I was able to get it recorded, so hopefully we can... leave a link or
something. I'll definitely link it down in there. It's on his Facebook page, so it'll be first in the description. So if you want to go watch that, his speech that he gave, which he did a really awesome job, so you guys definitely want to go check that out. I'll leave it right in the description, so definitely do that. But that was awesome for me to see, and I made a post on Instagram because not only are you going through this, but you're kind of making it a passion. You want to teach others and stuff like that. So
that's definitely a main goal to help others. I just want to basically give back to anyone that's struggling and hopefully help them.
Look at in the view of the my man is just slimming down. When we do this, I was used to be over here. And now I'm just chilling, just comfortably right here.
This chair used to be uncomfortable.
Right.
I used to be basically my sides would be hanging on the handles, and now it's
how many compliments you get in public nowadays?
Oh, I get compliments every day. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. I mean, I've told you 100 times, I don't think you ever thought you were gonna be in this situation, but now that you are, it's I don't see myself doing anything else. Or
I was just talking. I don't remember who I was talking to yesterday, but it's just crazy to me to see where I am right now. A few months ago I was basically down in the dumps thinking wow, I'll never see the 200s ever again in my life, but here I am, less than a pound away from seeing that. So that's a very, very big thing to me.
Yeah. 70 pounds, man. I feel that's just nuts. That is huge. That's the amount of weight I lost. He literally...
I was thinking about that this morning, too. I was like...
That was, my life-changing thing, and, you knocked out 70 pounds in 13 weeks, man. 70 pounds. And then, like he just said, and like we said in the beginning of the video, about to crack into those 200s in the next couple... I mean, it's going to be one in the next couple days. I mean, this man does not mess up, so, I don't even have any problem saying that. But we were kind of like talking about like a goal weight. You know, we don't really like to do that, but I always thought like 200. You know, that would be kind of a good goal for Kyle. But I don't know, man. I mean, from seeing Kyle in person, like he doesn't. I was telling him he doesn't look like the big guy anymore. Even like I said, like if you look at him like on screen, like he's just not the big guy anymore. Which is that nuts for you?
Yeah, I mean it's just like I think it has to do with like me being taller. Like we've talked about that before. Like
sure, yeah,
equaling it out.
But still, to go from where you were,
yeah, still to go from where I was
right.
to where I am now. Like, you know, I'm a big bowler, so
oh yeah,
going through that change, that's rough. That's a rough change. Let me
how you had to tell them how you like, have to like.
Yeah, so basically like before. When I would go to swing the ball back, I would basically have to go around my body.
Like over here.
I had to go around my body just to throw the ball because, you know, I was just so just trying to do that. And I actually had, like, my brother take a video of me so I can, like, understand, like, what I'm doing. And I compared that to one of the videos, like, I did, like, a while ago.
This man's legit. He's got 300.
I was just
so you guys know.
I looked at the video when I threw my 300.
That's what I thought of, yeah.
And I was like, holy crap. Like, I just took the video Sunday night, and I compared it to the video, like, at the beginning of this year.
Right.
And I was like, holy crap.
Right, yeah. Nuts.
It's nuts.
Yeah, so, like, when you see, like, I wish every single one of you guys could just see him in person because he looks like he's just... I don't know. He kind of looks just in shape. Like it's. I don't want to say it's weird because it's not. Because it's calculated. He's put in the work to get to that point. But from me knowing him my whole life, I am gonna say it's a little weird, and I'm sure it is for a lot of people that we know.
Yeah,
like
it's gonna be weird for a lot of people. They're gonna, you know,
because like people told me like I can't picture Kyle like. You know, like smaller or something. I'm like, well, you better get. You ain't gonna have to picture it for too much longer.
Yeah, it's pretty soon you're gonna see it. Let me tell you what.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, I had that goal of, you know, like a while ago, like I like found my old Twitter and I was just like scrolling through my Twitter and like that was when we tried working out before, and like I had put a goal on there and it was like, you know, a year from now I want people to look at me and be like, who's that?
Right.
And it's crazy to think that. Pretty soon, people look at me now and they're like,
right.
they're like, no. I'm like, there it is.
There it is, man. That's crazy. And then so 70 down, and man, we're getting close to that old century mark. That makes me feel some type of way, man. I know we don't like to look ahead, but that's pretty cool. 100, woo, man.
I can't wait for that.
It'll be just probably like a couple more weeks or something like that at this rate. But no, I mean. We're not even focused on that, but measurements, the weight's going down, 370 to 300, so don't sleep on that at all.
Also, I went to the doctor last week, and like they weighed me and everything, and I asked them. I said, "Hey, I said, what was my weight the last time I was in here? It was like a little over a year, and it was like, I think she was like 375." So I can almost guarantee that I was a lot bigger than what we started at. Yeah,
because like the first time we met up, you had been already kind of making some changes at first.
Yeah.
So we say 370, but I would not be surprised if 380.
I mean, it could be possible. You know, it's just.
I mean, who cares now? But I'm saying like
I never wanted to step on the scale. Like people ask me what I weighed, my family members, whoever. Like I just lied.
Right.
I made up a BS lie.
Right. Yeah, we've all been there. I've been there.
But the most. We
had to write when we were in football, and we had 2 days. We had to like weigh in, weigh out after each practice. It's a ridiculous thing. I don't know if you guys experienced that, but I lied. Kyle lied his absolute butt off.
I never had my exact weight was never on there.
I never stepped on the scale in there.
No,
like I literally never. I was just like.
But the biggest thing that I took away from the doctor's appointment is that, you know, like all my blood pressure and all my vitals.
That's so important.
All my vitals were
within normal ranges.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Was very good.
That was his main goal. That was the main thing we talked about from the beginning. Health. Exactly. Being around longer. Like that's literally what it's about. I know we get caught up in how we're looking, you know. We might hold a little bit extra fat here, or we might have a double chin when we look a certain way, but look, man, the most important thing is you're here on this earth for a long time so you can make impact on other people's lives. And you can do the things you want to do in a way that's, you don't feel like you're being a burden to anyone, or you don't feel like you're being held back by anything. So don't let that get lost in your journey, man. That is number one, okay? And then we want to look good and do cool things. So, but, all right, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A lot of cool stuff from today. You know, my man just keeps progressing in all walks of life, not even just the weight loss thing. About to graduate college here, you know, pretty soon. So, you know, we're looking at a lot of cool stuff, and we're starting our podcast here soon. Oh man,
I can't wait for that. We're both so like super stoked about that, and man, I just can't wait to get it started.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff to look forward to. So again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you check out all the links in the description below. I'll have Kyle's his speech in there, and I'll have all our links to all our social medias in there. So thank you guys for watching, and remember, the process is always greater than the prize.